Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video I am going to be giving you some tips on how to sell things fast on Depop and how to grow your account and get more followers. So if you like this t-shirt, which I'm wearing, it is from Depop actually, and it's from this girl called Tie Dye by Charlotte. I'll include a link in the description below. You can obviously like roll it up to make it look nicer or have it down. I'm just wearing it down. There's loads of different tie-dye colours, pieces. It's not just t-shirts. Got like tote bags, pencil cases, and loads more, because all the money she raises goes to her volunteer in Ghana fund, so she can go and volunteer in Ghana. So you should definitely go check it out, and you can use my code Rachel01 for 10% off. So if you're inquiring about an item, just say my code and you can get 10% off. I definitely recommend doing this. They're really nice. She's got so many different colours, so many different styles. It doesn't wash out in the wash. Then please subscribe, because I'm on the road to 150 subscribers. Okay, so the first tip I have for you is when you post your products, make sure to use hashtags. Without using hashtags, it's a lot harder for it to come up when someone searches an item. Like if it was a yellow top, you'd write hashtag yellow top. A really good one to use is cheap, because people type in cheap yellow tops, for example, so hashtag cheap. Apparently, I've heard that there are two secret hashtags which you can use, called hashtag vintage Depop and hashtag Depop famous. So the next tip I've got for you, so underneath you can write a list of words related to the item, the brand. A lot of people actually kind of cheat the system a little bit and write loads of brands, loads of colours, loads of styles to try and get attention, but I personally would never do that, because when you type in something it comes up with something else. Yeah, I wouldn't do that, but yeah. So the next tip I have for you is to repost every item a few times a day. Every time you relist your item, it kind of goes to the top. What I mean by this is when you search in an item, so say you searched in yellow top, I don't know why I'm using that example, the most recent yellow top will come up first, and the person is more likely to see it because you don't always scroll down all the way. You should definitely try and repost it a few times a day. Yeah, I'll include a screenshot of how to do it. You just click edit, you just click post, and it just reposts. Okay, so another tip I've got for you is when you are stating the size of some clothing, make sure you say if it'll fit any smaller or bigger sizes, then it's more likely it'll fit someone. When it asks for the size, you can list more than one size. When people put the size filters on, it comes up with your size, so if you put quite a few sizes that it might fit, then it will come up for them too. So the next one is make sure you are very clear about any defaults or any marks, anything, because if it's different to what you described, they are more likely to leave you a bad review, not shop with you again, and yeah, that just leads to a negative impact. Further down the road, definitely be open and honest about your items. The next one, it's kind of obvious, but you just need to be as polite as possible to buyers. The more polite you are, the more likely to leave you a good review. And if you get a good review, that obviously has a knock-on effect, because people tend to check the reviews before buying the clothes. So if you've got like a 3-star review, people might be like, not sure about that. So make sure you are kind and polite. If someone doesn't want to buy your item, don't be angry with them. Yeah, they might want to buy in the future, just not actually at the moment. And if you, again, are rude to that person, then they're not going to come back. And yeah, it's just better to be kind and polite. So say someone wants to actually buy a bundle deal, for example 3 yellow tops. No, for example 3 tops or something. Instead of making a bundle listing, ask them to buy each listing separately, obviously adding up to the deal price you've already agreed on, but ask them to buy the listings separately. This way, because as you can see in my screenshot I'm going to put on the screen, it tells you how many someone has sold, and if you're buying it separately, obviously that's more sold, and the more sold someone has, definitely the more trustworthy they have. Bundle deals. If someone wants to buy, like for example 3 tops again, and they ask for a bundle deal, do it. It's cheaper to get more because then people are more likely to buy it. And also another one which a lot of people do is you only have to pay one price of the shipping for 3 things or 4 things or whatever, rather than paying for each shipping individually. Or you can do free shipping on bundles, yeah. And also, if someone comes and asks about, for example, like a piece of jewellery, you can ask them about if they want to do a bundle deal. You could say, if you buy another one, you get free shipping on it all. Or if you buy another one, you only have to pay one of the shipping. To encourage people to buy more, basically. Another tip that I have for you is do swaps. Because the amount of times I've asked people for swaps and they've said no, I'm not buying their items. Like, although you're not making money, you're getting something else from it. And if you don't even like the item, you can sell that on after. They might leave a review on you, so that's good. Another thing is if you like a couple of items on someone's page.
Okay, what I'm saying doesn't really make sense, so I'm just going to do a voice recording. But basically, if you like 2 items on someone else's page and you see something else that you think would sell well on your page, you could buy that and get the price down low on the bundle deal and then sell that other item on.
There's no shame in selling something on, because if you've got a bundle deal, you're getting it for cheaper anyway, so even if you just make a couple of pounds on it, it's worth it. A good thing to do is, like, in the description, say that you did buy it from Depop and you're selling it on again, just to make people know that it's like third hand. Try and say, like, how often you've worn it, because if you've only worn it a couple of times, again, it's more likely people are going to buy it. Another one is wash your items before sending, 100%, because if someone gets something and it's dirty or smelly, they're obviously going to leave you a bad review. So make your bio as good as detailed as possible. Write no returns. If you are okay with people instant buying, write instant buy, or if not, message before buying. Just because then it's harder to have any disputes with anyone. In your bio, definitely say smoke free, pet free, anything that people would rather have. Yeah. So make sure before you sell anything to when you list your item, when you are writing the price, you've got to make sure that it will cover the shipping and it will cover the fees, because asking after for someone to pay a little bit extra after they've already bought it, it really puts people off.
Do a list with me. No, right.
Be active on it every day, even if you're just going on it for to re-upload everything. There's a status that says how active they are, like it'll say active today, it'll say active this week, active over a month ago. So if you're active every day, someone's more likely to message you because they know that quick responses. But yeah, that's another one, just reply fast. It's more likely to have their attention and they won't have found anything else. So a tip which I have for you. So if you've got an item up, like a hoodie, for example, type in a hoodie. Like, if you want it to be specific, a mint hoodie or something. If you've got a mint hoodie up, you can type in on the Depop thing, mint hoodie, and you can click on someone else's and see who's liked it. And you can message them people that have liked it. You can ask them if they're interested in your item. Yeah, and if you're selling it for cheaper, then obviously it's going to entice people in. If someone follows you, message them, say, are you interested in anything on my page? Something else that I had in mind, one sec. No, it was, it linked to it, I'm really annoyed. Are you interested in? Oh yeah. So when you are actually thinking about what price to put the listing up for, type in on the Depop search thing and try and find similar items and see what price they are at, and try and go a little bit lower because it's just going to encourage people to buy it, obviously. So another tip is really just follow lots of people, and once they've seen you followed them, they are quite likely to click on your page and look through it. So yeah, definitely follow as many people as you can, because the more people you follow, they're likely to follow you back too and look through your page. So that's a really good tip. Organise your shop really well. You could colour code things, you could put it in like rainbow order, you could make different sections, so books, clothes, stationery. You could make different sections and have little title pages. I'll give you an example, just so people can navigate through your shop a bit more easily.
Next one.
Yeah. Have an offer to like give a discount to returning customers, because obviously then they're more likely to buy more stuff from your page. Right, so when you're taking your photos, make sure you have good lighting, because then you can see the colour well. Yeah, natural light's better, so like in front of a window. Don't put filters or anything like that. Put it exactly as it is. Yeah, you need to actually model the clothes. When you can't see it on someone, you don't know how it's gonna style. Because if people are interested and you haven't actually modelled it, they'll ask you. So it's more hassle than it's worth. You may as well just model it in the first place. And it's just more likely people are going to buy it if your first picture which you see, is it on? So just have like a plain background. Don't do mirror pictures, because it's not clear. I'll tell you that now, it really isn't clear. So if it's clothes, for example, give ideas of how to style them. You could even give a self promo and say this will look good with this other piece on my page, because then people might buy that product too. Show the tag 100% to show the size and brand, just to prove that you're not lying. Oh yeah, do like different discounts like flash sales, because I've typed in flash sales before, or 5 for £5. Do different deals, but only do it for a limited time, because then people rush to your page and rush to buy stuff. Do your research on items before listing them. So if it was an unbranded item, the label's been taken out, find out where it's from, because people want to know. Like, you'd rather buy something from a more expensive brand probably than a cheaper one. So yeah, do your research. Also work out the original retail price, because then you can base your price on that. Finally, my last tip for you is packaging. Make your packaging look good. It's not necessarily the outside that matters. Like, I understand people just put it in like a jiffy bag. People might put it in a plastic bag and tie it with some tape. Eco-friendly packaging always attracts me. I don't know if anyone else, but always include a nice little note in there. When you receive a note saying thank you for buying this, if you like anything else, message me, or yeah, just thank you for buying this, blah, blah, blah. You know, just a nice little note. It encourages me to leave an even better review, to be honest. So I would leave a nice note, or even include little freebies that you haven't told them you get in. I've had some stickers before from Tie-Dye by Charlotte, and I've had some scrunchies before when I bought my prom dress. Be nice, kids. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope these tips were useful. I'll put my Depop and my sister's Depop on the screen now. Please go check them out. I'm trying to sell my old stuff. I've not really used all these tips in here. I probably should, but I haven't. Yeah, so please subscribe, like, and comment down below any other video ideas you want me to do. But yeah, see you in the next one. Bye!